Since we set off from the UK in January 2020 to attempt to drive around the world, we've driven through a lot of countries, from very big ones. We've just crossed the Nevada state line to some not so big ones. Countries with completely different cultures, landscapes and foods.
Kokoresh is sheep's intestines.
Some very friendly places and some not so friendly. The owner of Walter White's house isn't so friendly because she just flicked us the finger. But today we're heading into our 27th country, and one we've never heard of, to discover what it's like in this small but mighty African country known as the Kingdom of Eswatini. The gladdest moment in human life, methinks, is a departure into unknown lands. Sir Richard Burton. Morning, Marianne.
Good morning.
How is it? Back in Trudy?
It's beautiful, but it has been really cold. We even had to get our second blanket out. That's how cold it was.
The fan that pumps the LPG heating decided to not work last night, so we turned it off for safety reasons. So, yeah, we do have the diesel heater as a backup, but it was quite nice to be cold.
But how wonderful to wake up in the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Which is formerly Swaziland. It was called Swaziland before, which some of you may have heard of. So just in case you're wondering, it's 6.6 degrees in the van. No wonder we're feeling a bit fresh. That's the same temperature as a fridge in your kitchen. They've actually got these little cooking areas and fire pits here. I would imagine this place is absolutely packed in their summer. But for us, it would probably be too hot, I don't know. But beautiful blue sunny sky again today.
It's an ideal campsite.
The campsite had no cell service, so we headed back to the main reception to use their Wi-Fi. The drive back to the sort of reception main gate where it's paved is about 4.5 kilometers down this long dirt road. It's lovely because you're never quite sure if what sort of animals are going to jump out at you. We have seen quite a few. Apparently there aren't any lions here, so that's good.
No big predators.
He said you're not likely to get eaten unless you go too close to the river because there are crocodiles in the river.
Oh yeah, apart from the crocodiles.
Apart from the crocodiles. So we're just driving slowly down the road and you can see 2 giraffes in front of us.
Their bottoms.
Oh, they're so tall. It's literally like something out of Jurassic Park, isn't it?
This is phenomenal. There's actually 4 or 5 of them. They've just wandered in there. Look, I don't know whether you can see, but they're all in the bushes there. It's not every day you wake up and see 5 giraffes together. There's a whole family there. Oh, that's the perfect start to a day. Welcome to the Kingdom of Eswatini. Not a bad start to the day, Marianne, is it? Honestly, I think Africa is going to be one of the most insane and most fabulous places we've ever been to. This is incredible.
That's the exciting part about driving through these game reserves, is you never know what you're going to see. Literally every corner is a surprise, and some days you see absolutely nothing. We sat catching up on emails, and then we were given another treat. 2 giraffe walking past. Geta, you have a very good office view. It's like, ta-da! Okay, it's time for some lunch. We're going to go and find some local Eswatini lunch. So the place that we're going to is called the Vuvulane Food Market, and it's like a cafe with local food, and it's about 15-minute drive away, so perfect. Recommendation from Keta, the guy in reception here. Scenery here in Eswatini is breathtaking. I am sure that as we start driving around, it's just going to get better and better. And we've got some things planned. We're going to go and find some more nature, and maybe some hippos or rhinos, and some of the local traditions here. Amazing. That's it, left here. Everybody waves. You say hello, everybody waves. All the way down this road, there's lots of fields of sugarcane. We'll see a big crop here in Eswatini. So this is the place where we were going to come, but it's actually closed today. Closed on Mondays. Well, there you go. We picked the worst day to come. So on the way here, I spotted, it looked like a food stand, but I only just got a glimpse out the corner of my eye. So we'll have a look there and see if there's any food on the way back and see what that's all about. Go on.
It's all corn.
Is it all corn? They're all selling corn. Do you want any corn?
Yeah, let's get some corn. Hi!
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Corn? How much is it?
10 rand each.
10 rand each.
Can I have 3?
3? That's beautiful. Thank you very much, my friend. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Oh, it's good. It tastes like popcorn.
Oh look, it's almost turned to popcorn, some of them. It's missing butter. We need a lot of butter. But no, what's wonderful, here in the Kingdom of Eswatini, everybody speaks fluent English, which makes it so much easier for us.
Okay, so we're just entering the Halane National Park, which is where apparently there's a nice restaurant here. Big game crossing. Oh my goodness.
Lions and elephants.
Apparently this park is actually owned by the king of Eswatini, and is one of the main protected areas with lions and elephants and all sorts of things. So we'll have our eyes peeled as we drive through to try and find some lunch today. Halane Royal National Park, because it's the king's, and it says there's food, camping and everything here, so I'm pretty sure we should be able to find a restaurant. You never know with these sort of parks how far in you've got to go, but the roads are very good here. This is very smooth, isn't it?
Yeah. years. They are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're huge. Look at the size of that. This is an elephant skull that died naturally, the ranger was just saying. Uh-oh, dangerous snakes of Eswatini. Oh, they got the black mamba here. Ooh. Thank you very much.
Strictly no walking beyond this point.
Okay.
Although you have to get out to do the gate.
She said there's a gate you have to open. And I said, are you sure there's no lions? And she smiled. But, oh yeah, there's lion signs. Right, let's go and see if we can have some food. And I think there's a watering hole where you can see hippos. I'm excited. You can actually see there's 3 rhinos by the watering hole there lying down, having a little sunbathe. So this restaurant has views of the rhinoceros. They have a wonderful menu. It's all Western food. This is probably one of their tourist main parks in Eswatini. So we may not be eating local food, but we're definitely going to have some nice food, I think.
And local views.
Local views. Just while they're preparing the food, I'm coming down to the watering hole because the waitress says some days you don't see anything by the watering hole, and we can see rhinos and hippos. So in case they move or leave, I'm coming to get a couple of shots. Wow. That is a serious looking salad, Marianne.
It does look rather delicious.
Bon appetit. Wow. Eswatini mixed grill. Sausage, bit of steak, fries and veg. Happy man. And a view of rhinos. After that delicious lunch, we've managed to buy a couple of stickers for Trudy. We've got a Stop Rhino Poaching sticker, which I think is quite appropriate, seeing as we just had lunch with the rhinos.
It is.
So let's get that one on the van. And
we'll put it under Mark's Bluff one. Oh, look at that.
That's great.
The Kingdom of Eswatini.
Beautiful.
This is just one of the most underrated countries, and we are already in love with it.
Beautiful. What's amazing is it says there's more than 20,000 snares lifted from this park alone. These are all the snares that they've caught. Look, all these metal wires piled up here on display. Crazy. We come back to the campsite now. It's evening. The sun's just going down. We're going to try, there is a place called Sunset Point, which we're going to try and walk to if we have time. We've got a head torch in case it gets dark. But the sun is going down very fast, so we may make it. If not, we're going on an adventure.
Yeah, in the dark, in a park where there are apparently no predators.
I'm pretty sure this path goes down there. It's a path. Yeah, it looks maybe. I don't know. As long as we remember our way back, we're good.
Well, that's your department. I get lost in a car park.
Yeah, hopefully he was right that there's no predators in the park. Hopefully none snuck in over the cattle grate. The sun is just going down behind us, but the view behind is magical already. Wow. We may not be quite at Sunset Point, but look at this. That's not a bad end to the day, is it? Amazing. And you got the fast flowing river down here. This is a cool little spot. Although we have been warned about crocodiles, so no, not getting too close to the water. Although I don't think they like fast flowing water anyway. Sunset in Eswatini. Wow. What do you reckon?
That is just unbelievable. Look at that.
As we sat there watching the sun slowly disappear behind the horizon, I thought this is why we chose this nomadic lifestyle. This is going to give us one of those special memories that we'll remember. Good morning. Right, today is the day that unfortunately we have to leave this beautiful campsite. But before we do, we're going to get the map on the van. So you can see we left Maputo, across the border. So this is where we are at the moment. So the plan today is we're going to drive and do a loop round through Eswatini here. We have somewhere we think we're going to go stop for lunch here. There's a cultural centre. Then we'll drive through the capital, Mbabane, and then we'll find a park up here for the night. But before we do that, we're going to do a little drive, a little scenic route, probably for an hour, around the game reserve here, Mabluzi Game Reserve, which is where we've been staying. Absolutely amazing. But before we go, we'll go and say goodbye to the guys inside. Guys, thank you so much for looking after us. Thank you very much. It's been absolutely amazing. We will be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Take off Trudy.
Oh, we will. We may not be back in Trudy, but we'll be back. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you. It's been like home from home, hasn't it?
Oh,
It's just been
fabulous.
seeing our family in Maputo and Mozambique, and now we have family in Eswatini.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
I don't actually want to leave, really.
No, I don't. This has been one of the most heartfelt visits ever.
Okay, let's see if we can spot some nature. Oh yeah, there's some zebra up on the hill there. The road's good actually on this side of the park.
Yeah.
This is the proper African bush, love. We're in the bush.
It is. Although my ABS sensors have lit up again.
They have. If you're watching us back when we were in Mexico, the ABS sensor, we had a problem, Ricardo. I think we put a new sensor in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, maybe it's wobbled loose. Croc Pool? Oh my goodness.
Is that where we're going?
So I did forget to ask on this side of the park where there's any lions and stuff, but I'm 99% sure that there are no lions and cheetahs because they've got these little footpaths and they wouldn't let you walk if there was nasties around. But it says croc pool, so I feel like we need to just have a little walk down and just see if we can see any. I think this is going to give us a view over the river. Let's have a look. That's an amazing view. Look at that. Is there any crocs? Oh, there's geese. Like a type of geese there. That's food for the crocodiles. It's making me nervous that those geese or birds are right by the water side of what's called a croc pool. No crocs, but what a view. That river's beautiful. That's the same river we went to last night that's just flowed round, and it's much calmer on this side of the park. Okay, we've come across I suppose it's a ford. We wanted to make sure that the river wasn't too deep, but we also need to make sure that there's no crocodiles lurking in the water. It's not very deep. I'm more nervous about the crocodiles because that's crocodile pool there. No, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Marianne wanted to double check, so headed further across the river. If I go too far, love. It's fine. He said it was a ford, and the river's low at the moment. Oh my God, you've seen a crocodile. Where? It's on the right. Okay, the camera, the crocodile's dipped down, which means he might be coming closer, so I'm out of it. Come on, love.
Okay, let's get Trudy across this water. I've never done a crocodile crossing before. Woo! Oh, that was a bit scary.
We made it across the water. It wasn't that deep, it's only like 6 inches, but it's enough. It's enough.
Yeah, I think at this stage of the game where we're, almost on the last leg of this adventure, it's about vehicle preservation.
This is a bit of an adventure, Marianne. Oh my goodness. It wasn't long before we faced another river crossing. Beware of crocodiles. We checked the depth again, but that wasn't the problem. The road was only just wider than Trudy, and beyond that, the water was much deeper. Wow.
You need to keep an eye on your side.
Yeah, you got 6 inches. 6 inches. Yeah. Whoa, that's very tight.
I was going to say, I'm riding that edge there, that edge down. It's another crocodile pool.
Yeah, let's just stop, see if we can see one. Let's just see, can we see any crocs?
Now I'm this close to the water, I don't know that I want to see crocs.
We're in the van, it's okay. Slaloming through the trees here in Trudy.
She's amazing. Ooh, bit of a squeeze.
Yeah, it's not made for big camper vans. Yeah, you're okay.
Oh, somebody on a bicycle.
See, that's more sensible. That shows there's no lions.
I'm thinking there's nothing too predatory or scary.
Otherwise, that's bait. It's amazing how big these parks actually are.
But it's great actually, if you think about it, that a campsite and a lodge area goes towards protecting it.
Yeah. And on this side of the park, they've got lots of little lodges that you can rent. And they're all off down these little side tracks, so you get to rent a place in the nature, which is amazing. This road seems to be going on forever. Trudy doesn't like it anymore.
Trudy does not like it. There's a bit of crunching and grinding.
There's scraping and grinding and jumps and rocks hitting and yeah. Just spotted a small herd of zebra. Trudy, what's up with these roads? This bit. Oh my god.
Well, the good news is after the Crocodile River, the ABS lights have gone off, so it might have been a bit of dirt and it's been washed out. I don't know if it works like that. Either that or it's exploded. Are you sure this is the way?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on, just get to the top here and stop.
Oh, I don't like this road.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, but yeah, the roads aren't great. I think after this we need to agree just to stick to tarmac road. What do you think?
Yeah, this is okay. This track's all right.
They've done this to help you get up the hill. It just seems to be turning worse.
Oh, sorry, Trudy. Sorry, Trudy. Sorry, Trudy. Trudy goes off-roading in Africa.
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Hold on, stop. I need to go and have a look around the... Oh my god, look how steep that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. That's really steep. May not look steep, but it's pretty steep. Could hear something in the bushes. I think we should be okay. Should be okay. Okay.
Do you know, I was just thinking...
We have to go this way, really.
I was just thinking whilst you were checking the road, ultimately, Trudy is the adventure wagon, and she has gone on roads way worse than this.
I was going to say Whistler Mountain was steeper than that, but
Yeah.
it's only one steep bit. That's the end. That's because I thought it's not very long. It's steep, but it's not very long. Okay. Trudy.
The reality is, how many two-wheel drive camper vans have you seen driving
None.
in any of these parks? You just can't.
There's
do
a
it.
reason.
There's
you need a
reason.
4x4, really.
Yeah, Trudy is just on an epic adventure that she shouldn't be on, but
She's a 2x4 or a 4x2.
exactly. And it's a culmination of 4.5 years adventure, so we just have to go with her.
We continued winding along the dirt roads with our eyes peeled, and we weren't disappointed.
Here we go. We've made it back to the main road. So now we've got about an hour and a half's drive to the next destination where we're going to go for lunch today as we do our little route of Eswatini. So there's so much sugarcane here, as far as the eye can see this side, all the way down this side. So who knows, maybe the next time you have a cup of tea, the sugar you put in it could be from here.
The Kingdom of Eswatini.
I love this bush. Look at this. Beautiful red flowers. Don't know what it is, but could do with one of those in the garden back home.
Yeah, I've seen them in small, but that is massive.
We've got a little police stop.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
We're amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Can I see your driver's license, please?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Can you switch on your lights?
Yes, of course.
From England.
Thank you. We're from England.
Oh, okay.
We're driving home now.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Switch off the lights.
Yep. Thank you.
It's funny, we were actually saying yesterday we should probably check all the lights to make sure they all work, because we haven't done it for a while, because we don't normally drive in the dark. And he's just checked them for us, so that's great. And they worked, so we didn't get a ticket, which is always good. Just driving along, you need to be careful. There's very deep potholes which just sort of pop out in front of you. Some of them I'm sure would definitely give you a flat tire. They're sort of 6 inches deep, so yeah. In Helane Park, which is the park we visited yesterday for lunch, and we just saw an elephant stood by the fence in the park there. We were going to stop, but then this road is quite fast and there's a truck just behind us, so it's not the ideal place to stop. Oh, it's a bump.
Bumps. Potholes.
Oh, there's holes. Oh, that's a big hole. The holes are crazy. Just saying, if a policeman follows us, he's going to think we've been drinking, trying to avoid these holes swerving around the road. Ooh, look at that. Oh, don't go in there. Jeez. Oh my God.
Everybody is swerving to avoid these holes. Look at that. And who's it?
I just noticed the truck. It's quite handy actually following somebody, but like here, you see that how deep these holes are. Yeah, I mean that would finish Trudy, that would.
Yeah.
So just slow and steady, Marianne, we're not in a hurry. Be experiencing quite a few long straight roads
With holes.
with holes.
And trams.
Passing through a little junction here.
Oh, the road's great here.
It's been resurfaced this bit.
It has. And it's got
Resurfaced.
speed bumps as well. So
Wow, we can see for miles now. Look at that for a view. Unbelievable view. Road's going off way into the distance and you can see literally for miles. Beautiful.
Lots.
Got loads of logs for sale, so neatly stacked. Look at that. Another little junction. They tend to sell little crafts and logs and bits and pieces at these junctions because everyone's slowing down to get over the bumps.
Okay.
Straight. route suddenly changed. We're on a modern highway now for this bit. Amazing views again. Actually looking very mountainous in the distance, which I think is where we're heading. So maybe we'll be going through some mountains tomorrow as we head into South Africa. Just coming up to the outskirts of the town Manzini. Farmhouse, restaurant and pub. Whoa, that sounds good. This was a place recommended by Gita, so we'll go in here and see if we can get a spot of lunch. Alandella's lifestyle.
How are you?
I reckon Keta's done us good. Good spot for lunch. Look at the view.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, that's the menu.
I'm sorry, I thought it was a paper, like a small thing.
Yeah, I was expecting a small menu. Oh wow, let's see what we got. What's in the Swazi mixed grill?
It's a mix of meat. We've got the chicken drumstick, we've got a club steak, we have 2 pork rashers, and we have a piece of boerewors.
What's even better is that my mixed grill that I've just ordered comes with a free local beer. Bargain. Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
That's what you call a lunch.
Look, you've even got a flower.
That's amazing. I feel like the Swazi mixed grill is definitely a thing, because that's what I had yesterday, but it looks different. And we've got some lovely, delicious chili sauce there, which I love. Marianne has one mighty chicken burger.
I do.
Look at that.
So excited.
Bon appetit. So after that delicious lunch, we're completely full. We're going to head to the cultural centre. We still have time. Time is flying past today because we spent so long in the nature park this morning. Loving the thatched roofs there, look.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a smashing place.
Who knew Eswatini was so mountainous? I mean, they're big mountains, those are. Hi.
Hello. How are you? Good, good.
We're amazing.
Thank you. We believe you have a national park and a
Cultural centre.
Cultural center.
Yes.
Yes, here, the Mandenga Cultural Village.
So yeah, the cultural centre is within a national park. So yeah, there's a traditional dance and a waterfall, and it's a big park that you can also explore. But time is limited for us, which sounds a bit mad, but we're trying to sleep in a national park, the other side of the capital city, so that we've got a clear shot for South African border in the morning. Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Hi. Okay.
They have such a lovely life, these cows.
They got a lovely place to live.
Cow chaos.
Okay, well, it was a short drive. Wow, look at that. Eswatini is definitely beautiful. The river, the mountain. Oh, fantastic place. And cows on the road. Oh!
Oh, children's TV.
Come on.
Come on. This is a PG program.
Traditional dance is about to start in this centre here. So this is what we came to see.
I did warn them I might give it a little shoulder shake and shimmy.
Oh, amazing. It wasn't long before I found myself up there dancing with them. There's something about this rhythm that makes you just want to dance. So after that absolutely amazing dance, we've jumped back. We're going to drive about an hour. There's a campsite in another national park, the other side of the capital city, that we're going to try and head to. We should get there just about as the sun's going down. So yeah, good timing. Wow, what a fantastic experience.
The visit here has made me realise we need to come back to Eswatini without a doubt in my mind. There
not
is
enough
so
time.
much to see and not enough time. And as we said from the beginning, this is very much like a taster teaser. This was never supposed to be the route, but obviously, as you guys know, everything.
Yeah, but I'm so pleased we came in and saw that dance.
So
That's
lucky
a
to be
magical moment.
It was really good. We had a great time. Thank you.
We're just heading up over one of the mountains. We should see a view of the capital soon, the city of Mbabane. And sun's just going down, it's golden hour, beautiful views. Loving today. Okay, we've turned off the highway now. Look at this for a view. I reckon that's pretty epic. The landscape's turned to grasslands now. It looks like we could be somewhere back in the UK looking at that.
Yeah, but in instead of sheep, you have antelope. That's the only difference.
We've got about 7 minutes drive to the campsite. Fingers crossed it's still open because it's getting dark. Look at that for a view. So we've arrived at the park entrance here to go to the campsite, and they're still open. I think we've timed it just about right. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Is it possible to camp here tonight?
Exactly.
Is okay?
Wonderful. Thank
You have to pay.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
perfect.
So it's 540 Swazi money to come in. Okay, so the campsite, oh my goodness, look at it.
I know.
Is the first left, they said. First left, and then it's on the right. So it must be down there.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They're not waving and jumping up and down at me.
Yeah, it's a good,
Not yet.
that's a good indicator.
It's an amazing place. But we haven't got, we just got this little dirt road to get down there, and then it's in that, there's a little bit of a area there that looks like a campsite. She said just park anywhere you want.
We're actually bottoming out.
Oh.
Let me just get up on the side.
So this morning I said no more roads like this, but the problem is to find anywhere to camp, you have to.
There's something coming straight at us.
Yeah, but the good thing is he's in a 4x4, so he'll just pull off onto the side, because you can't. And we made it before the sun went down anyway.
That's really important actually, isn't it?
It is, because you imagine
We would-
driving these
yeah.
sort of places in the dark.
Yeah, with deer
And some of the
antelope.
reserves, the gates closed. I mean, the guy said it's open 24 hours a day, so that's okay, but...
I said, why are you open 24 hours a day? And he said, because we're here to protect the animals.
Ah.
So I said, thank you for your service. And he
Oh,
laughed.
that's nice.
See, 4x4.
That's right, you need the 4x4.
When we went out
Thank
with
you.
Andy, we were so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My face is like this. Every time we go over one of these bumps, it's quite uneven.
We haven't got Des and Miranda if we get stuck, so we need to navigate this carefully. Oh yeah, you can see where
So this is, it's like a controlled burn. I'm not sure, maybe it's just to keep the area clear by the campsite.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
This is lovely. Well, I have to say, this has worked out beautifully. Perfect timing, although it is absolutely freezing, I'm not gonna lie. Still got my legs out. We'll go and have a look at the, look at this. Everywhere's got, this is like a little pitch with a picnic table. Nice.
This is great, isn't it?
Yeah, and then there's all these little barbecue areas. And you can probably just buy firewood if you're here, and
Yeah.
you can cook. Yeah, that's like a little sheltered seating area. Oh yeah, it's got a fire pit in the middle. That's great. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's for the hot water. They've got hot water. There's pipes. That is their hot water system. That is amazing. We might be able to have a hot shower.
Oh, so they've got the water in there,
Yeah.
heating up.
And then it goes into there. Okay, look, this is getting better by the minute.
Isn't it funny how we can be so excited at the prospect of a long hot shower? But if any of you have been on the road for a long time, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss next week's video, as we head deep into South Africa's wilderness.